joining us for another session of In Step with Ken and Amanda. It is the April edition.
Yeah.
So at the end of our last month's video, we left you with the cliffhanger of whether we were going to get an acre piece of land that we had put an offer on. And so we just wanted to update you on the progress of that contract. We didn't get it. But we did, however, find another piece of land that we put a contract on, and they accepted our offer.
They accepted our offer. So we have a due diligence period to May 14th. So you'll have to wait for the May installment to find out if we get it or not.
So I will put a picture at the end of the video showing you the little, Google layout of this new piece of property.
This property is 2.18 acres of wooded property.
Yes. And a little bit more than an acre is buildable. Would you say a little bit more than an acre? Acre and a half of it?
It's mostly. Sure.
Okay.
There's
a stream on one
side. There's a
and
lot that goes into that statement. So.
Sure. Okay. Generally speaking. I speak in generals. He wants specifics. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, so in April, let's see, I attended 3 births in April. Successful. Everybody, happy, healthy mommies, happy, healthy babies. So I love that. Also was able to do several postpartum overnights and some, I did get a full 24-hour postpartum contract. So I went several days in a row for a couple weeks for 4 hours a day. So those are nice. I get to go help moms settling in with their babies, give them tips, tricks, and answer questions, support them so they could eat a meal without holding baby or worrying about baby or take a shower. Or just learn what should I be doing with baby. So I just love that. I love those.
She's been slaying it on the doula scene.
Yes, I had 4 or 5 interviews in April. Picked up a couple contracts. A couple people went with other doulas, which is great. I always think it's funny when I do an interview with somebody, they don't choose me, but they choose another doula, and that doula uses me as backup. So that's always fun. I've built quite a good network of doulas and birth workers. I also got to do an expo this month. So I had a table for my doula work at a birth expo. So there's other chiropractors, lactation workers, baby carriers, nutritionists, all sorts of different ladies there and gentlemen. And so I got to reconnect with some people that I met in the birth world but don't get to see very often. And so that was a very nice evening. And I also got to go somewhere that I had not been before. And it was a really beautiful place. The building, and there was a little lake, but there was a neighborhood all around it. So from Google, I thought it was a little bit more remote. So when I was driving through the neighborhood, I was like, oh, it's right here in the middle of this neighborhood. That's awesome. So that was really good.
Coffee trailer's been rocking. I really like my spot where it's in the Fit for Life Garner parking lot. And the end of April, so that's after 13 months of working the trailer, I finally transferred a payment. I paid myself.
Yes.
$1,000 after 13 months of work.
That's awesome.
But it's super fun, and there's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of costs that get absorbed in it, and that doesn't count the tip money I take home daily or whatever like that. It doesn't. I still get other benefits from it besides that, but actually getting a reserve in the business account and feeling comfortable to pay money out, that was nice.
To pay ourselves.
Yeah, that was
our first paycheck.
That was a bonus. That was fun. So clientele's really great. We started brewing cold brew. That's been a real big hit. And then we started bottling it. So that's been fun.
Yes.
It's cool having beer bottle looking bottles of cold brew.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we showed you guys that on our last video, what that looks like. And
did we just get them and hadn't filled them yet, or we did the last video show wrapping them, and I've just had a month of selling them?
I showed a picture of the bottles with the labels. And
okay, cool.
We had put some.
Yeah, so now we're like, all my customers know about cold brew, so we're selling a lot of cold brew, so it's really good.
Yeah.
Everybody's into that now.
And then Ken's looking into to-go lattes.
Yes, I'm going to buy plastic security ring bottles with different labels where I can actually, you could say, hey, make me an iced 16-ounce s'more, and I want one to go in the bottle. So then I would make it without the ice in the bottle, and it would be the same as having a 16-ounce one, but without the ice. And so you would take that to go, and you throw it in your fridge at home. It's good for like a week.
Yes. And then the end of April, I got to go to Idaho. I took a trip up to see my mom, and things are going well there. So it was really nice to see her. She's definitely in better spirits than last time I went and visited, so that was good. We puttered around, did things at the community center. We attended a craft fair, and then Rebecca came up to visit us, which was great. So I got to spend a whole day with Rebecca and part of the day with my mom and Rebecca, and just got to love on her and hear more about life. Now with Rebecca, I'm usually pretty caught up with what's happening. She calls me almost every day, which is great.
She's a good girl.
She keeps me up to date. We chit chat about all sorts of stuff, share things. She's trying to convince me to sign up for Snapchat because she wants to share pictures with me. So I might have a Snapchat account here soon just for her, just so she can share pictures with me, because otherwise it's like pulling teeth to share pictures with that kid.
You got to have lunch with friends too?
Yes. I went down to Coeur d'Alene. And I got to see Mike and Kim. So they were at a pastor's conference down there, and since they were so close, so that was about an hour and a half drive for me to just pop down there, which really isn't anything because I pretty much drive an hour to an hour and a half to go to any hospital that I need to help mom. So yeah, I was like, oh, I'm here already. But yeah, super awesome to see them, to visit with them, catch up and see how they're doing, and just to see some faces. So that was really nice.
Sometimes it's really weird to see people that don't have a face.
See faces you recognize.
Yeah.
See people that we haven't seen in a long time. So that was really nice.
And Juliana's doing well too. She's looking for a new place. Their lease is up. They want to move closer to Seattle, I think.
Yes.
She's looking for a new job. She wants to get a side job to help her make a transition on her main job. So she's doing all sorts of adulting and having a good time.
Yes, and we hope to see her in the next year too. Try to get her either down here to visit, or we'll try to connect. Oh, and Becca had a birthday, so Becca just turned 20. I know. And then in May, Juliana will be 22.
Our baby is 20.
Yes.
Ah, my goodness.
And it's pretty funny because nobody here in North Carolina knows our kiddos because they're not here. They don't like visit all the time or anything. And so a lot of times when I tell people I have kids and then they ask, oh, do you know, where are they? And I'm like, oh, they're all grown up and they don't live with us. And I tell them how old they are. A lot of times people are surprised that we have kids that old. I'm like, oh, it's because I joke and tell people it's just because I'm so immature. No, I seem a lot younger than I am.
It's because of Monet. Monet really.
Oh yes, it's my Monet face products that keep me looking young.
Yes, and I've been using the Monet
hair stuff.
Hair regrowth. So I think I'm getting some traction in my U shape.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's coming in a little bit. The Monet has really been
helping. Oh, you're goofy. But yeah, so those are all the things that it's
Easter
been a busy
great.
month. Oh yeah, Easter.
Easter was really great. Work at church has been going really well. We're really enjoying that, and Reengage is going well. What else? Yeah, Easter was crazy. It was
we had 3 services.
Our highest attendance ever. and then some good follow through after that with people coming back that were new that day. So
we had
baptisms, salvations. It was great. Lots going on. Holy Spirit was moving on Easter for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good day. And then for all of those of us who are concerned about Hondo, he's doing great too.
Hondo.
He's like, no, I tried to get up there
I got him, I've been doing a puppy cut always, but this like couple weeks ago I got him like almost a skin cut.
He got
like I think
short.
It's probably the shortest you can get.
It's starting to get warmer
and
here,
he's
so we don't want to
like,
get hot.
Yeah, he's snuggled in his little bed because
Now
if he's not on my lap, he's like snuggled in his little spot.
You might have to get him a sweater.
Ooh, but not for summer. But when summer's over, if I keep the shortcut, I'm gonna have to get him some Hondo clothes.
Excellent. Well, I think that's everything that we have for April. It was a super busy month, lots of in-between stuff. Oh, we did do a day date in April. We had planned, it's again, normally I would say 6 out of 7 days. It's beautiful, sunny, great weather. So we had planned a beach day.
But it's spring, so
it is spring.
It's sketchy a little bit.
So we were going to plan, head over to the ocean, and a big thunderstorm came in for our ocean beach day. It was going to be our first day at the ocean this year, and we ended up...
We went to the mall instead, because we hadn't walked a mall since we've been here.
Yeah.
There's not any real malls. It's like an hour away. And so, anyway, we went to the mall. We did mall walking.
We did. We ate lunch.
We ate lunch in the mall in the food court.
And then we saw a movie.
Yeah. And then we went and saw...
Which movie did we see? The one with Jason... No, what was his name? It was an action movie with the bald guy.
Jason Statham?
Yes, it was the Statham.
New Jason Statham movie.
But you can't remember what it's called. Yeah. I didn't pick it. It was Ken's pick this time, so...
I don't have...
All right.
It was a good movie, but I can't remember.
Yeah. If you guys have seen any cool movies lately, put those in the comments. If there's any good ones out in the theater.
Hashtag it.
Yeah,
or put it below.
Perfect. We would love to know. We don't go to the movies very often, but maybe 2-3 times a year, if there's a good one out there to go see. Yeah. Well, those are our April updates. We appreciate you guys. I will throw some pictures on here of all of the fun things, and if I have any baby pictures, I'll share those too.
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.